up, everybody? This is David with PrimalGarage, a new YouTube channel, and this is my new truck. This is probably a dream, well, this is a dream truck of mine. This is a year model 2000 Chevy 3500 1-ton. It's got a 7.4 liter 454 Vortec big block, made it to a 4L80 transmission, made it to a GM 14 volt with a locking differential. This is a 4x4 model, long bed, and this is kind of a rare truck. It's a crew cab, as you can see. I'm in South Louisiana. You don't find these trucks too often, especially in this older body style. Another thing that I really liked about this truck, and part of the reasons why I bought it, was essentially the bulletproof drivetrain. I read online that these are really strong drivetrains. Another thing I like about it is it has these custom off-road bumpers. I looked online. These are pretty pricey bumpers. My favorite thing is it's got the front receiver hitch right there, and going on back, it's got the rear bumper back here. So I bought this truck, and the whole point of this channel, I'm gonna be open and honest with pricing and how much I pay for things. The whole reason I'm doing this series is because this truck is almost near perfect, really. It has its flaws, but when I bought the truck, literally everything worked. You know, the only thing that doesn't work currently is the left front blinker, right front blinker, one of the two. But really, I just want to go through this truck, you know, rebuild it up, fix everything that's wrong with it. You know, there's some interior things. I'm going to give you a quick tour of it, and just make it look a little better. You know, when I bought this truck, the guy didn't even wash it. I can show you the roof, not even washed. I definitely want to change out the wheels. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I just want the newer, like 2002 to 2007, whatever, Chevy wheels. Definitely new tires, you know, more aggressive mud tire. I do want to level it. I don't want to get too crazy with it. Definitely not a 6-inch suspension, because the biggest thing is, you know, I bought this truck for truck camping. I do have a camper, but you know, we want to sell it, you know, so we can get a little bit more off the grid. You know, it came with the bed box, which I really like. One of the things I don't like, obviously, is going to be, I'm going to remove these diamond bed cap covers. I don't like those. Those are going to get removed. Whole plan right now is to Raptor line everything, the bed, you know, the truck box, and I don't know, I haven't decided if I'm going to get these bumpers re-powder coated or I'm going to Line-X them. That's, you know, leave a comment down below what you think on that. But let's give you a quick tour. And the biggest thing, and the thing that I love most when buying this truck, is I have the original window sticker for this truck and the manual. And the biggest thing is, you know, having this is awesome because it tells you everything that the truck came with, you know, standard equipment. But here's the crazy thing. Standard vehicle price, $26,000. And then it shows you everything that this guy added. He added the 4-speed automatic trans, the heavy duty version. I mean, that was $1,000. You know, the engine was $600. Let's see. He's got the heavy duty trailering equipment, remote keyless entry. It did not come with a key fob, but I definitely plan on getting a couple from Amazon, reprogram them. Should be pretty easy. It's got an off-road skid plate, heavy duty front springs, rear axles 4:10 ratio, which I really like. And we have a locking rear differential. I don't know how it locks. Maybe you guys will know. I haven't really poked and prodded too much down there, but having this is amazing. And another thing, here's the original paperwork. I'm going to cover this guy's address up, but I just want to show you, this is a Texas truck. And I'll go underneath the truck and show you guys, you know, how clean this truck really is. Now, ultimately, I'm going to show you the list that I want to do. Obviously, you know, carpet stain, that's pretty common in these trucks. Let's just give you a quick tour of this truck and really how clean it is. Now, the dash, it is cracked, but when I bought it, the guy I bought it from had a brand new dash skin. The really nice one, it's not carpet, it's plastic, that literally just like kind of glues on, and it looks factory. We got the floor mounted shifter, which I wanted, manual shifter. Look how clean these seats are. I mean, for a 19, 20-year-old truck, this thing's in great condition. And it just needs to be clean. Now, stuff like this is all gonna get fixed. You know, these reflectors are not there. That's literally the only thing that's really wrong with this truck. You know, and it just needs to get cleaned. You know, back seat is super clean. Now, previous owner did have, you can see kind of like a speaker box right here. That's gonna get removed. That'll all get removed whenever I replace the carpet. Headliner's in okay condition. It just needs to be clean. There is a rip up there on the driver's side, but it's not a huge rip. And it's not, you know, the headliner's not dangling down. I'll just give you a tour back here. This box, the lock, I'm gonna have to replace. I can't find the key for it. I'm gonna be replacing both tail lights. I mean, they're super cheap. There's no point trying to rip them up. Tailgate functions properly. I would probably like to get one of those DZ tailgate dampers. It's got a rubber mat. I mean, ultimately, I just gotta clean this truck out. You know, it's got a 4x4 decal. I'm gonna replace that, make it new. Here's the other side of the truck. Just giving a quick tour. I mean, it's crazy how clean this thing is, and it hasn't even been detailed yet. You know, the seats all fold, so you can do that one hand. Look at that. Seats fold, so you get some extra storage in there. Now, the one problem, and that's gonna be the thing, you can see this door handle. This door handle is kind of loose. The one problem I'm having with this truck is, and that's gonna get fixed in this video, is this ignition barrel. It's really, the key is worn out, as you can see. I mean, this key is the original, has to be. But you have to do a juke and dance and whatever just to get it started. And I have that ready to get replaced because I need to get an inspection sticker for this truck. So that's the only really pressing thing to be fixed. I mean, I drove this thing home. The tires, yeah, they need to get replaced, but they're low on pressure. But I mean, this thing drives beautifully, and the best thing about this truck is right there. 148,000 miles, less than 150,000 miles, and I paid for this truck $4,800. I mean, it's all there, and it's crazy. And it's got the take that out real quick. That actually might be the key for the truck bed camper, but it's got truck bed camper, loadout information, and then I think that's VIN and axle information. Not sure. So let's go ahead and wash this thing. Man, look at her shine. She's a beauty now. I'm gonna be doing a full buff and polish on this. If you guys got any recommendations, this trim right here, this plastic, you can see it's bent up. I'm thinking I might just take a razor blade along this edge and just cut it off and either leave it or maybe repaint all of these. But let me know what you guys think. Look how clean this badge came out. I mean, it's like brand new. It's beautiful. All right, now what I'm gonna do, since I have this ignition lock problem, I'm gonna go ahead and try and get her started, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about with this. And apparently these are real common. And it's real hot here in South Louisiana. Let's see if I can't. Let's see, I'm gonna have to set this camera up so I can wiggle the wheel, because it's specifically, there's really a certain way. And see, the thing is, this thing is supposed to make a tone, and right now it's not even recognizing it. All right, I just got it to turn. So let's listen to this thing start. She runs absolutely phenomenal. I've read that injectors are a common problem on these, and when they do give me issues, I'm just gonna go ahead and change them out to the Bosch upgraded ones. AC works, radio works, all these, work. Let's see, we get these cup holders, those are nice. This is my favorite part right here. You got a pad. What I want to do is put a magnetic mount right here for my phone. And then all these other parts, this is the stuff I'm talking about. So like this right here is broken. It's apparently pretty common. He's got tape to keep the lights from draining the battery. I mean, everything works. And this is like a, it's unbelievable how good a condition this truck really is in. So yeah, just like the reflectors, those can either get glued back on, or we can put those on. But let's go ahead and get this thing pulled in the garage so I can change that ignition barrel. Alright guys, we're back in the garage here. Look at that paint. Now I just washed it. I haven't buffed or polished or anything. That's some good looking paint for 20 years old. Now granted, little stuff like this can probably get taken out with the buffer. There's typical chips and stuff like that that can get fixed. But now that I got it in the garage, it's a little bit cooler. What we're gonna be doing, I'll show you what the parts I got picked up, is this ignition barrel. I'll show you the part number here. We'll do a little unboxing here. It's LC63230. Go ahead and open that up. And this is the ignition barrel. Now this isn't going to be necessarily a how-to video. I'm going to time-lapse this. There's plenty of how-to videos online on how to do this. I'm just showing you these parts. The only thing that sucks about this is these keys do not match the door barrel. So I'm just going to have to use my stock key, maybe put it in a magnetic mount underneath the truck. We'll see. Now, one of these light bulbs is out, corner lights. I don't know if it's front, right, or left. We'll figure that out. Now I went to my trusty AutoZone. They told me it was these lights. I don't trust them. I don't know. So if not, I'll ninja edit it and make sure, if we have the right ones, we'll get them installed. Now to do this job, the video I watched, the guy used a 4mm socket. It's a special star bolt that you have to take to get the top cover off. And I just picked up this 5mm just in case, and it can go in my toolbox here. I got a giant toolbox with these nice socket trays, and I gotta fill them up, C4, although I haven't even filled them up yet. So let's just go ahead and get this started. That was an absolute nightmare. Video I watched was not correct. I basically just disconnected the battery, and you have to crank the key all the way over, hold it just to get to that little spring that you gotta press down. Let's compare these, make sure they're right ones. They look to be very close. Oh, that looks the same. This looks like a direct replacement. Let's see if we can't just put it in there. That was super simple. She slid literally right in, not coming out, and she works the way she's supposed to. Oh my goodness. Now, let's connect that battery back up and see if she cranks. We got tone. Man, that was an easy project actually once I figured out how to do it. Man, night and day difference. All right, let's put this back together. That job's done. All right, guys, this job's done. It was pretty quick, easy. Once you know how to do it, now quick at it. This cover, the top cover, go ahead and install that first before you put this in. I didn't get it on video, but I installed this, and then instead of fighting to get this around this, it was much easier. And I don't even know if you can do it with this in there. I just took this back out, installed the top, install the bottom, and then you can just throw this in there. But let's go ahead and make sure she starts. It's perfect. It's perfect. And that, let's go over here, talk about this real quick. And we'll talk about my future list of what I want to do with the truck. This is the old barrel and the old key. Now this key, like I said, this key will unlock the doors. These new keys won't, kind of sucks, but oh well, it is what it is. So let's go over the list that I want to do. All right, this is just a kind of like a roadkill list of what I've got going on here, what I want to do with it. Some of these prices are accurate, some of them are just guesstimates, but this is kind of like a wish list, and right now I have a budget of $3,000 to do what I want to do with this truck. And I think that's going to be more than enough as long as I'm price checking. I'm not just blowing it all on fancy smancy stuff. First thing I want to do is all the servicing. I don't know the condition of the motor oil, the trans oil. It is shifting. It's kind of hard. I mean, it's livable, but it seems like it needs a new trans filter and trans fluid. And the book says every 50,000 miles. This truck's got almost 150. I highly doubt it was changed every 50, but you never know. So we're just gonna, we can start from the top. These Chevys are known for weak tie rods. I don't know exactly what tie rods I want, but I saw some PPC or PPE forged tie rods for $250. Really heavy duty kit. I just, if I'm gonna be going off road, I think that's, something good to have. And I'll just take the old stock ones that it has and just throw them in the bed box. So if I do have a problem, I can, I have a spare. Leveling kit, $130. This is just, and all this stuff I just did quick Google searches on. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think I should use, or if you have a special, brand that you think is better than the other brand, let me know. Leveling kit, I found pretty much the most expensive leveling kit, quality wise, I hope is, better than the cheaper ones, $130. It comes with new torsion keys, and it raises the back up a little. I think it's got a 1-inch block in the back, and back struts. Moving on, I just wrote down Line X, but what I'm gonna do is Raptor liner. I Raptor liner my Jeep that I had. It came out great. Now, like I said earlier, I don't know if I'm gonna Raptor line this bumper, the rear bumpers. I think it would look great, and it would just add a little extra protection. This powder coating, you can see how much it's scratched. I mean, yeah, granted, Line X can scratch too, but I think it would look kind of more rugged in a sense with the Raptor liner, plus the rear bumper. The toolbox in the bed will get Raptor linered as well. Cab lights, it's just one of those fancy things. It's $60, $67. I think it would make this truck stand out a little more. I don't know if the guy just didn't want those from the factory, or I don't know if these trucks came with cab lights as an option. But I mean, come on, it's a 1-ton truck. It needs cab lights. Taillight assemblies, I have 40 bucks. I just saw those on Amazon. You know, those old taillights, I could buff them, I could sand and buff them, but you know, time is money, and for 40 bucks, I can get a brand new crystal clear taillight on there. Let's see, moving on, headlight assemblies. You know, that's another one of those things where these, I mean, all these old body style Chevy trucks, they just yellow, and it's from the inside. I personally had a 1997 1500 in high school, and these just need to get replaced. You know, 1 for safety, 2 for, you know, looks. And I'm just gonna go pretty much OEM on these. I don't want that fancy halo stuff. I think to me personally, I think those look silly. Along with new reflectors, you can get new reflectors on there just to clean it up, you know, a little bit. Multifunction switch. This 32 bucks. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Obviously, door handle that's going to be replaced. But this multifunction switch, I have no idea what the previous owner was doing here, but this thing is just boogered up. You know, it's like scratched up, and this rubber's pretty soft, so it's just time for it to get replaced. And that's 32 bucks. This whole thing comes off. And I'll be doing that with the dash cover, because I think this has to come off. And by the way, that dash cover's in this box right here. Brand new. Moving on, tailgate damper. That's one of those things. Who knows? I may not get it. I may. Who knows? It's just one of those things where I used to have it on. I used to have an F-150 and I had it, and it was great. I loved it. WeatherTech floor mats. I just put $100 there. I don't know. I did a quick search on the website. They actually don't have any for this style truck. And just doing, you know, other searches, I really don't know, you know, what company's gonna be best for these type of floor mats. And I really don't want to just go with a generic one. Those kind of look silly. I'd really like a nice clean look. Used wheels and tires. I've been shopping on Facebook Marketplace for, like I said, those newer Chevy style wheels. I do not want to go aftermarket wheels. Personally, I just do not like aftermarket wheels. I like OEM look. And I think these wheels, you know, they've seen their fair share of the road. I think they're due to be replaced. Oil filter, that oil and filter, that's, you know, a guesstimate. I'll be running full synthetic just because I'm gonna get a nice Wix filter. I really like Wix filters. Trans filter, you know, 42 bucks. Now that price may not be accurate, because I did see that there's a trans filter kit, obviously a gasket, and apparently there's 2 synchros that come with it, maybe for a little bit more, I'm not sure. Trans fluid, I'll be using Dextron 6, and diff fluid, that's just a roundabout number that could be way off, or it could be, you know, too much. Alignment, I threw that in there because obviously with leveling kit, new torsion bars, it's definitely gonna need an alignment. I have no idea how much these cost, so I just wrote 200. And the next, this is just, you know, a nicety, radio / backup camera. This sucker's like 20 feet long. You know, having a backup camera would be definitely nice, and having Apple CarPlay would be, you know, super nice for long camping trips or, you know, long drives. You know, I absolutely love CarPlay. I have it in my little Honda car, and it's great. And you know, it's just, we're trying to make this truck better. And if you guys have any recommendations on that, you know, let me know in the comments. Another thing I want to do, I definitely want to replace this carpet. I just looked that up. That's like 150 bucks. You know, the carpet's got its typical stains. That wouldn't be too big of a deal. Just pull out these seats and just replace the carpet. But other than that, you know, this is just a starting list. You know, who knows? I may get real crazy and slap a turbo on this big block here. This is just a starting list. This is just around $2 grand. And like I said, each video we're gonna go over how much everything costs. You know, we're gonna break it down part by part. And I can tell you today, these 2 tools, this key barrel was $44.49. In total with the lights and tools, we paid 56 bucks. So, or 52 bucks, I'm sorry. So we're gonna be doing a detailed budget on this truck. So, Guys, if you want, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to follow along on this journey. Peace.